ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं। हरि बोल. So this session, Prabhuji, when good fortune arises, this entire session is full copy paste from one book called The Art of Good Habits or Art of Habits by His Grace Gauranga Prabhu. The first article I picked up and I just put images, that's all. It's a very beautiful article. As when I read it, it was so inspiring, so I thought I would share with all of you. So let us go. So we go near a village which is near to Sri Pandharpur Dham. We know Pandharpur is the uh, divine abode of Sri Vitthal and Rakumayi. So where Lord Krishna came to reciprocate with the love of his devotee Pundalik. And there Pundalik gives a brick to the Lord and asks the Lord to wait on the brick while he serves his parents. So we go to that holy abode, few kilometers from that place. There lived a great saint by name Sant Narayan. So he would go around village to village, from village to village. Within village, he would go around and meet people, and he would inquire from them how they are doing, how is their family going on, how is their livelihood being taken care of. He was very kind saint. At the end, he would describe the glories of the holy name and the benefits of chanting Krishna's names to everyone. And he would inspire everyone to chant the names of Vitthal. So one day, one uh, summer afternoon, he finds a farmer on the fields who was very working very hard. And Sant Narayan, he tells the farmer, "Oh my dear farmer, please come, please chant the holy names of the Lord. Hope everything is going on well in your life, but make sure that you please chant the names of the Lord." But farmer looked very very uninterested, and he said that I'm so busy. Look at me, how much hard I have to work to grow the crops and take care of them. So I don't have much time. Please, you can go. So Sant Narayan, he doesn't insist, and he leaves. Again, after some days, he again meets with the same farmer. When the saint started to explain the glories of the holy name, he was so disinterested, and he understands the Sant Narayan. He understands that he doesn't have any interest, so he doesn't push. But in his heart of hearts, he prays for him. He wishes the very best for the soul, and he leaves. But then third time again Sant Narayan comes and meets the same farmer, but this time it's a very special day, that is Ashadi Ekadashi. Now in Pandharpur, uh, Ekadashi is very very special for all Vaishnavas. Shuddha Bhakti Janani. Uh, uh, Ekadashi is Bhakti Janani. It is mother of devotion, because when one performs Ekadashi Vrata with sincere heart, Ekadashi awards bhakti to a sincere practitioner and follower. But in Ashadi Ekadashi is extremely special in Pandharpur Dham. Now you can see, even today, lakhs and lakhs of people walk on barefoot, walking sometimes hundreds of kilometers. And very interestingly, most of them are very old people, and they will be carrying a tulasi pot on their head. Ladies would carry tulasi pot, and men would play karatal, and they walk hundreds of kilometers, and they go to Pandharpur. They have so much devotion, Prabhu. We sometimes quote shlokas, we speak philosophy, this and that, but these devotees, uh, Varkari Sampradaya, it is said something of that sort. They have so much of devotion. Like, they walk hundreds of kilometers barefoot. Can you see that ocean of devotees? So on Ashadi Ekadashi, Vari Yatra, it is called. On that day, Sant Narayan again meets with our farmer. And he says, please chant the holy names of the Lord. Then he says, why don't you understand? I'm so busy. I have so many important things to do. You know, I have my family. I have so much of responsibility. I have to work so hard. Do you think I will have enough time? Please understand. Then Santanarayan asks, okay, if you can't chant, at least once in a while go to Vithala and take darshan. And he says, Vithal's temple is like, very, very far. I have to walk kilometers. Now, what we are discussing, this is stories few centuries ago. There is no bus facility, etc. You had to walk only. Then Santanarayan says, he says so many options. Please do this, please do that. For everything, the response from farmer is no. And finally, with great patience, Santanarayan tells, can you tell me what you can do? Okay, whatever I'm asking, you are saying that, you can't do. Can you tell what you can do? And this farmer is, thinks for a while, and he says, one thing I can do. Very randomly he says, my neighbor is a potter, his name is Gopal. Every day I will go and I will see Gopal, and after that only I will take my breakfast. This much I can do. Then he says, okay, fine, please do that. He's Santanarayan says, and he leaves. The next day onwards, Santanarayan, I'm sorry, not Santanarayan, this farmer, before he eats food, he would come to the compound wall of his neighbor potter, and he would look at the potter, and he would go and eat his food. So this is his new found daily ritual. Every day he would do. For 1 month continuously he does. Every day he comes to the compound wall and looks at the potter who is working on his pots, and goes and he eats food. But one day this farmer had to leave from his home early for his farming work. There was some important work for which he had to leave. But when he goes and sees, the potter was not there, and he grows he becomes worried. Array, if I don't see this potter today, I can't eat food. In fact, in his heart, the farmer was very happy that, okay, I gave a word to a saint, and I could follow continuously at least for a month. He was very happy. And that after a month, when he sees that Potter is not there, two worries were there. Ayayo, if I don't see him, I can't eat food. And I'm so hungry when I work very hard, I become hungry. Without eating food, it will be very difficult for me. So I may have to break the word that I gave to the saintly person. So there were so many thoughts, and he becomes very worried because he came little early in the day. Then he goes behind his house, and there, fortunately, he sees the potter digging mud for making his pots. Mud is required to make pots. So he was digging, and he becomes very happy, and he's about to leave. Then suddenly, what happens? The potter finds a pot full of jewels. He wasn't expecting. Suddenly, he gets a big pot of jewels, and then he gets shock of his life. It is so much valuable jewels and diamonds, rubies, whatever. Then immediately the potter, if we get imagine, Prabhu, we are going on road. Of course, all of you are wonderful devotees. Imagine you get a many 500 rupee notes. Now you will take it and you will see around, is there anybody whose it is? But in general tendency, human tendency is what? You take everything and you wish nobody has seen you. Same thing was the feeling of this potter. Potter takes that and he looks here and there, hoping that nobody has seen it. But sudden surprise, he sees that he sees the potter. Now, then I'm sorry, Potter sees the 1 minute. Who is this? Potter sees the farmer standing behind. Now, farmer is happy that, I have seen the potter, and farmer starts to walk away. And in fact, he had so much of work, he starts running. Then immediately Potter keeps the pot inside and says, hey, wait, 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 wait. I have seen you, I have seen you. Hey, what have you seen? Like, I have seen you. What you have seen? I don't have to explain. I have seen you, that's all. No, wait. So the behavior of farmer has not seen the jeweled pot. Farmer only saw the potter. And he was happy that, he's just going off for his work. He kept the promise that he gave to the saintly person, Sant Narayan. But Potter doesn't know all these things. Then Potter goes closer and says, like, no, what have you seen? Please tell me properly. I don't have to tell what I have seen. I have seen you, that's all. Then he becomes worried. He was sure that this farmer will go and give message to king, and king will take all the property. Then he brings the pot of jewels and gives to the farmer. I'll give you 50% of these jewels to you. Make sure, promise me that you'll not tell anybody and any. Now actually this farmer got shock of his life. He never expected this to happen, because he sees the jewels and the priceless monies that are present in the pot. They are so valuable. Even if he works hard, not in one single life, for tens of hundreds of lives, he will never be able to accumulate this much wealth that is coming from this incident. He becomes very shocked and he is very happy and he's about to receive that half of it. Then he remembers the saint. Then he feels this. What is the lesson of the story? Can somebody read, Prabhuji?
If following this simple regulation of the saint could land him a pot of jewels worth more than his lifetime earnings, what could he achieve by truly following the words of the great soul, by chanting the holy names of Krishna?
Now, this instruction was not the original instruction of the saintly person. Some instruction he followed. And what is the quality here? He showed obedience to a great soul. And that gave him so much benefit. So before taking those jewels, immediately he thought, what if I follow what the actual instructions of this saint? How much benefit I will be getting by chanting the holy names of Krishna? All the time the saint is coming and saying, like, no, please chant the names of Krishna. How much benefit I'll be getting? Of course, the benefit is not in terms of material fortune. Spiritual fortune cannot be compared to material fortune. That is much more greater. Yes, Prabhuji.
Instruction of pure devotees is pregnant with the
Pregnant.
mercy, pregnant with the mercy of Lord.
Instructions of pure devotee. Pure devotees is selling. Srila Prabhupada is selling. Everyday chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra attentively and follow four regulative principles. If one sincerely follows these instructions have the mercy of the Lord pregnant within it, and it will be delivered to us. Yes, Prabhuji.
Obedience to the words of great, right, souls is the root of good fortune.
Ah, the root of good fortune is obedience to the instructions of the great souls. All these acharyas who come to this world, when they are giving us some instructions, they don't have any hidden agenda. Steve Jobs is coming like, no, Apple is this, Apple is that. You purchase it, will change your life. There is a hidden agenda. What is the hidden agenda? I want money. So there is so much of propaganda in this world, but there is only pure devotees who don't have any uh, personal benefit from what they are doing, and they are simply giving us most useful instructions by following which we don't benefit. Pure devotees are great saintly persons. On the contrary, we stand to be benefited. So Brahma speaks to Kardama. एतावत्येव शुश्रूषा कार्या पितरिपुत्रकै बाढम् इति अनुमन्येत गौरवेण गुरोर्वचः. This is Brahma speaking to Kardama in third canto. So Brahma is telling, actually Brahma was very happy with Kardama Muni because Kardama Muni followed all the instructions given by Brahma. And he tells that, my dear Kardama, every son and every disciple should be like you, who follows the instructions of father or spiritual master very nicely. So, this is the translation by Srila Prabhupada. Sons must render service to their father exactly to this extent. One should obey the command of his father or spiritual master with due deference, saying, Yes, sir. Bhuvan Prabhu, are you there?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you read, Prabhuji? It
Yes, Prabhu.
is.
It is the duty of each one of us to fulfill the desires of great souls, the pure devotees of the Lord, get their sanction, permission, and blessings. The powerful energy and force created through those blessings cause a total transformation in our lives.
Beautiful statement, na? This is Gaurang Prabhu's. Prabhuji, this entire class is 100% copy paste. So it is the duty of each one of us to fulfill the desires of great souls. Great souls have certain desires. If we try to fulfill those desires, pure devotees, they don't get any benefit. They are already fully with Krishna, they don't have anything more to gain, but we become benefited. So it is duty of each one of us to fulfill the desires of great souls. Who is the great soul that we are talking about in our life? It is Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada wanted that each one of us become lovers of Krishna. When that happens, automatically we preach also in our own capacity. So Srila Prabhupada wants that each of us become sincere practitioners of Krishna consciousness. So Mathurasham Prabhu, actually Mathurasham Prabhu is, oh my God. If you carefully observe, I want you to respond this. Every class of Prabhuji will be same. There will not be not much difference. How many of you feel this?
Yes.
How many of
It is, yes, Prabhuji.
pure essence? Every class he just repeats Srila Prabhupada's instructions. Such devotees are most special actually. There is no masala, there are no jokes. It's just pure essence of how we should chant attentive rounds, how we should read, how we should hear, and how we should be in the mood of service, how we should not be criticizing devotees. Hmm? So it's so wonderful actually. If we just follow the great souls, yeah, coming back to this, who is the great soul that we have to follow? Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada's instructions are so simple, Prabhuji. Wake up early in the morning, chant your rounds attentively, read about Krishna, hear about Krishna, worship Krishna, and take prasadam offered to Krishna. And with all your energy, intelligence, words, etc., try to preach. Simple instructions, very, very simple instructions. So this is what we need to do in our lives. Then what happens? That blue line, oh, the power, one thing. So it is the duty of each one of us to fulfill the desires of great souls, the pure devotees of the Lord, get their sanction, permission, and blessings. And then the powerful energy of force created through the blessings cause a total transformation in our lives. Now, each one of us will have certain blockages, will have certain difficulties, will have certain bad habits in our lives. which we may be struggling. But here is a explanation how our heart can be truly transformed. It is by the blessings of great souls. When do we get blessings of great soul? When will we get Prabhupada's blessings? There is nothing more powerful than pure devotees' blessings. There is nothing more powerful than Srila Prabhupada's blessings. Prabhupada's blessings are there as soon as we follow his instructions. Chant attentive rounds, read his books, understand about Krishna, hear about Krishna. Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna, koro Krishna siksha. That's all. Prabhupada's blessings are there. That blessings can cause a total transformation in our lives. So, now following the words, Advait Prabhu, please read.
Following the words of the great soul in the steps towards attaining the greatest fortune, the mercy of the Lord.
What is the greatest good fortune? Mercy of the Lord.
The good fortune of mercy of the Lord is most rare.
It's not easy. So, how do we attain it? By following the words of the great souls. And what are the words of great souls? Yes, you should be chanting, you should be reading, you should be hearing, you should be doing all these activities. But then there are certain qualities that our heart has to be, our heart has to develop while doing all these practices. That is, Acharyas explained, Gaurang Prabhu was explaining, there are three qualities which are very important for a practitioner. One is ananyata, second is nirmatsarata. These qualities we have to develop. Then bhakta vatsalyata falls upon us. What is ananyata? Advait Prabhu, read.
Focused determination to please Krishna. Story of
Uh,
Arjuna and Duryodhana in Dwaraka.
we all know this. We know the story of Arjuna, Duryodhana, and Dwaraka. Ananyata means, anya means others. Ananya means I don't want anybody else other than Krishna. That is called as ananyata. Focused determination to please Krishna. Advait Prabhu, continue to read.
Highly tempting situation of Arjuna. An entire undefeated army of Dwaraka, the Narayani Sena, could be completely at his disposal. Yet he didn't care of such material fortune.
Now, we just hear this as a story, but actually, it is highly tempting situation for Arjuna, because Krishna, on the other hand, is telling that he will not lift the weapon also, he will not fight also. On the other side, we have undefeatable army of Narayani Sena. In no war, this particular army was defeated. Very, very tempting situation. But Arjuna did not have any doubt in his heart. What did he do? Advait Prabhu, read.
Duryodhana, through material prospects
Thought,
of
thought.
Duryodhana thought material prospect of greater army can make his party strong, but Arjuna chose his dear friend instead.
Duryodhana's calculations were all material, but Arjuna's calculations were all spiritual. He chose his dear friend. Yes, Prabhu, continue read.
Arjuna did not desire anything but loving friendship of Krishna.
This is ananyata. So a devotee is supposed to cultivate this in our hearts, that I may be doing multiple things in my life. I may be doing my studies, for especially all of your students, studies, and we may want to get into some jobs. We may have to take care of our families. All of it, we do it to please Krishna, not for anything else. It is possible that I want to get good grades so that people appreciate me. I want to teach physics in such a way that everybody will feel like I'm the best teacher. So the intention has to be, I every day I chant early in the morning so that people will see me. Now you see, even spiritual activities like sadhana also can be performed without this quality of ananyata. We may be just doing so that people will appreciate. No, ananyata means focused determination to please Krishna. I will do my material duties, I will do my spiritual duties for pleasing Krishna. This is ananyata. Next is nirmatsarata. Om Prabhu, please read.
Krishna is pleased by non-enviousness. All Pandavas exhibited this quality at highest degree. Arjuna was the third eldest in Pandavas. When Krishna became Arjuna's chariot driver, other brothers could have easily protested, but not.
This is very
Krish-
interesting actually. Prabhuji, I don't know, like how many of your fathers have their brothers?
Elder or younger, Prabhu?
Elder, younger, like that.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu. I have my father, younger brother.
Now, it's a very rare phenomena that these brothers don't fight over properties. It's a rare phenomena. Like in general, brothers, even own blood brothers, they become very insecure if somebody is getting more than others. Now, here, Krishna is choosing to be Arjuna's chariot driver. Yudhishthir Maharaj would have said, "Hey, you see, I'm the king. I need more protection. He should be with me." Bhima could have said, "I am elder than you, Arjuna. I'm more stronger than you. I think, Krishna can become better chariot. Krishna should become my chariot driver." And Nakul and Sahadev could have said, like, "No, we are younger. We need more protection. Please give Krishna to us." They were not envious at all. When Arjuna gets Draupadi in Swayamvara, all Pandavas very, very happy. And all the younger Pandavas were so very obedient to Yudhishthir Maharaj. So they were very, very non-envious. Even in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Mahaprakash Leela, we see that Mahaprabhu would call each devotee and he would shower his blessings. When Mahaprabhu is showering his blessings on a particular devotee, more than that devotee, all other devotees were becoming very happy. Now, Ananyata and Nirmatsarata is more difficult than Ananyata. A devotee may have got this realization that, there is nothing in this world. There is nothing that can make me happy in this world. All that I want is Krishna's mercy. A devotee might have gotten that realization. But then this Nirmatsarata, other devotees are getting more mercy than me. Will I remain happy? It's not that easy. So, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, again and again, so many pastimes we see that when Sridhar Kolavecha was getting mercy, all other devotees were so happy. They were not thinking like, I am Advaitacharya, I am Nityananda, I am Gadadhar Pandit, I am Srimati Radharani. Why this Sridhar Kolavecha? Who is this fool? Who is, he is getting mercy. They were not at all thinking of status quo. I am this, I am that. They were so happy that anyone is receiving mercy of the Lord. They were so happy. That is Nirmat Sarata. Continue reading, Prabhuji.
Vaishnava is equal to one who selflessly adores, appreciates, and becomes happy when others receive mercy of the Lord.
When this kind of quality Krishna sees, then Bhakta Vatsalyata comes. Now, Bhuvan Prabhu, read Prabhuji.
Yes.
What is Bhakta
Loyalty,
Vatsalyata? Yes.
loyalty reciprocated by protection.
Loyalty reciprocated by protection. A devotee has this quality of Ananyata. I want Krishna, my dear Lord, I want you, but nothing else other than you. And he's also very happy if others are getting mercy of the Lord. Nirmat Sarata, then Bhakta Vatsalyata comes into picture. Lord comes and he reciprocates by protecting such a devotee. Yes, Prabhuji.
Just as we hold those most precious to us close to our hearts, Krishna was highly protective of Pandavas and Draupadi.
So sweet. Yes, Prabhuji.
He is willing to take any role in order to protect them. He became their friend, advisor, messenger, chariot driver, guru, chappal stand in charge.
I did not know how to write it. When did Krishna become Chappal stand in church?
In Rajasuya Yagna, when
He became practically everything. He became a spy also. He was giving secret messages, and he was the protector. He is the damage controller. Krishna held these Pandavas very, very close to his heart, because these Pandavas are so wonderful, so wonderful. Of course, Pandavas made many mistakes in their, you know, it's not mistakes of heart, it's mistakes of mind or whatever. Deliberately, they did not do any mistakes, but they did mistakes. Like Yudhishthir Maharaj, he should not have played, what is it? Um, what is that called? What is this called, Broji?
puzzle.
Uh,
That Ludo.
okay, you understand what I'm saying. He should not have uh, gambling. He should not have gambled. It's a mistake. So there are so many mistakes here, and Arjuna, many a times he takes vows beyond his capacity, and one day only I'll finish it off. He gives big words. There are many mistakes that they do, but they had these qualities of ananyata and nirmatsarata. Very, very great souls. That's why Krishna held them so close to their heart, and always he was protecting. Yes, Praji, continue.
Krishna loved them so much that he did not care to break his own promise.
Ah, when did he do that?
During he told he'll not lift weapons, he lifted.
He lifted. He did not, feel like, what will world think of me. He cares nothing. All that he cares is he wants to protect his devotees. Bas, ye yatha mam prapadyante. Now, after hearing all these things, yeah, Krishna is protecting Pandavas. An interesting thing, Prabhuji, it is not like 0 or 1. It is not digital logic in bhakti. Yeah, they are the purest of devotees. Krishna is reciprocating in most wonderful way with them. Even in our lives, how much Krishna is reciprocating with us, we don't know. According to our sincerity, Krishna is actually reciprocating. Uh, At the same time, we may feel like, oh, I am so far from Ananyata. I am so far from Nirmatsarata. What am I supposed to do? What is my hope? I am so Gaburaskal. Then our only refuge is Cheto Darpanamarjanam Bhavamahadavagni Nirvapanam Shreyah Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadhu Jivanam Anandambudhivarthanam Pratipadam Purnamrutaswadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Our only hope is chanting of the holy names of the Lord. Advait Prabhu, please read.
Glories to Sri Krishna Sankirtana.
This is sixfold benefits of chanting, Prabhuji. Actually, I have heard from Radheshan Prabhu sometime before. It is sevenfold benefits. I'm not able to number. I tried 2, 3 times numbering. I'm not able to find 7. I'm only able to find 6. So, okay. Yes, Prabhuji.
1. Which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years. And
Mm.
2. Extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death.
What is the fire in our heart? Lamenting and hankering. Lamenting about past, hankering in present and future. So much of lamentation, so much of hankering. What we have is not enough, and always we want more. It is burning in our heart. Chanting of the holy names removes all that. Yes, Prabhuji.
3. This Sankirtana movement is the prime benediction of humanity at large because it spreads the ray of the benediction moon.
Our benediction moon is Gaura Chandra. Mahaprabhu's mercy is falling upon us as we are chanting the holy names of the Lord, and our life becomes completely auspicious. Yes, Prabhuji.
4. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge.
By chanting of the holy names, the deepest of realizations within the heart will arise.
5. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss.
We become very blissful.
6. And it enables us to fully taste the nectar of which we are always anxious.
What is the nectar that we are always anxious to experience and reciprocate with love of Krishna? That will be able to experience. So, finally, when that good fortune arises, what is that good fortune? Good fortune is mercy of Krishna. How do we know that we have received mercy of Krishna? These are the symptoms. Om Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. When good fortune arises, the
Jnana.
jnana and vijnana of what is artha and what is anartha.
We will be
Vairagya.
able. Okay, read completely.
Vairagya. That is detachment from all that is unbeneficial and temporary. Bhakti or prema. Loving attachment to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Santushti. Yam labdhva chaparam labham.
How do you know that good fortune is arising in our heart? First one is jnana. We can clearly see what is artha, which is valuable, and what is anartha, which is not valuable. Sometimes we may be able to understand what is valuable and what is not valuable in life, but unless it turns into vijnana and vairagya, that means I understand what is valuable, what is not valuable, but at the same time, we have the detachment from all that is been unbeneficial and temporary. If we are able to experience these aspects in our life, we should know that Lord's mercy is actually descending upon us. Then jnana, vairagya, then bhakti. Bhakti is not just that we are able to give up bad things, but at the same time, the positive side is we are more and more attracted towards wonderful qualities of Krishna, wonderful pastimes of Krishna, attachment to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, His form, beauty, qualities, and finally santushti, yam labdhva chaparam labham manyate nadhikam tataha. After attaining this, we don't hanker for anything and everything of this world. One feels very, very satisfied. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If any question or comment or addition, we'll take and we'll end project. We'll go to home. You can please add also, Proji. If not questions, you can add. Or share any point.
Prabhuji, I have a doubt, Prabhu. How can we practice the second point after that is after ananyata? That
Nirmatsarata.
is nirmatsarata. Yes, Prabhuji. How can we
Ah,
practice
actually, when
that,
I
Prabhu?
was writing all these things, I was feeling so guilty. I was feeling so unhappy. Like, I have to share all these things. It's not easy, Proji. That's why we said only shelter is, only refuge is chanting of the holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Our heart will get cleaned. That is the first promise that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving all of us. That Cheto Darpanamarjanam, heart will be purified of Matsara. It happens. By Krishna's mercy, it happens. It might take more time, but with intensity, if we sincerely practice, it is possible. And it can't come by mental adjustment, by thinking of it is not mental, Prabhuji. Heart transformation has to happen. It is not intellectually I'll adjust my way of thinking. No, Prabhuji, it doesn't happen. Heart has to be transformed, and heart cleaning, the access is only present with Krishna. Only Krishna can clean our heart. When that happens, when we sincerely chant the holy names of the Lord. Cheto Darpanamarchanam. It is said, Namno hiyavati shakti papam nirharane hare tavat kartum na shaknoti patakam pataki naraha. You can't perform that much sin which holy name cannot purify you of. So all these matsarata, lust, anger, greed, envy, illusion, all these things are great demons within the heart. But Krishna can easily slay them. Krishna can easily remove all these anarthas. But only thing is how much we are desiring to be free from them. So while chanting, we have to express helplessly, my dear Lord, please purify my heart so that I can lovingly engage in your service. That's what I feel, Prabhuji. If anybody else want to add, you can add.
Thank you, Prabhu. Actually, this point I felt it's very deep, Prabhu. The second one, the Nirmatsarata.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
And moreover, you told mentally you can't adjust that thought. This is actually the wonderful point, Prabhu. It should come from heart. Only from transformation of heart, it will come. How much ever the thing comes to your mind, you try to adjust by some other thought. I should not think, but still it comes. That is, it means we need to transform a lot.
Mm, yes, we have to helplessly depend on Lord's mercy. Lord's mercy, basically two things, Prabhuji. One aspect is doing our sadhana with rigidity, regulation, and discipline with utmost best intentions. Number one. Number two, trying to please great souls. So, when does good fortune arises? What is the root cause of for good fortune to arise?
When we are obedient to our acharyas.
Correct. The obedience has one aspect is just being obedient. Second is we have obedience with the desire to please them. Obedience is not a passive obedience. For example, son, if father is like, you have to do something, he may be obedient with a grudge in heart. But it is also possible that, he is obedient, he wants to please his father. So, obedience with the desire to please great souls, then mercy will come, Prabhuji. Okay, I think it's already 9 o'clock, Prabhuji. If anybody, nobody has anything else, then we'll end. Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Advait Prabhu, Bhuvan Prabhu, Om Prabhu, for giving your association. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Thank
Prabhu.
you.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
so much.
Hare Bol Prabhuji.